Oh, what a beautiful day to be with a person I've known since he was this big.
Let me get down here.
Yeah, Heath Owen, Randy and Kelly Owen's son, only son, the little baby, not the baby, but the baby boy.
Yep.
You're married.
I am.
Get out.
I got married in October, so I'm fresh onto the marriage scene. So.
Oh, and how you been besides that?
Good. I'm just moved up to Nashville. Well, not just moved up, about 3.5, 4 years ago, and doing music publishing up there. And my wife works at the Sony music label over there, so we're both in the music business.
Well, I haven't seen your dad. Gloria and I were over and had lunch with Mom and Dad several years ago.
Yeah.
And so I came over here today. It's a golf tournament here. I know y'all got a big fundraiser going on.
Yeah.
We're over here at Robert Trent Jones' deal. So it's.
But he'll be coming in today. So you
So he hadn't been here yet.
He's been here. He just hasn't played yet.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna play today and actually do a practice round.
Is your mom here too?
She's here. The whole fan family's here. So.
Well, now do they still have the big cattle sale coming up on Memorial Day?
Yes. That's the Hereford sale.
Yeah. Then
we have an Angus sale in November of this year. But yeah, the Hereford sale's coming up pretty soon. So.
Well, what caused you to decide I'm gonna get married, man? The son of Randy Owen out there. You've been figuring it's time. You getting too old?
Yeah. Well, no, I was getting a little pressure too from the parents for grandkids.
Ooh.
So, no, I found a great girl and we fell in love. We actually met at the record label. She was already working there and I started working there for a little while, and then we met there. And
so, but the other day, well, great, congratulations. Well, the other day, so you're going through and you see Country Rover on YouTube.
Because you got all the YouTube stuff now,
yeah.
Like anybody can put anything on there. So I get on there sometimes and there's footage of stuff I haven't even seen.
Yeah.
Like I don't even remember. And I typed it in and it had you, Jamie Cooper, Country Rover, and it had you and all the June Jam footage and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they treated me like a member of the band over those days. When I first did one of the first interviews, first interview I ever did was Randy. Kelly, your mom, cooked lunch for us.
Yeah.
Lived in the little house. You probably don't remember
the brown house.
The brown house. Yeah. Just gotten their first check for $1 million from RCA.
Yeah.
Kelly cooked lunch. Grass was this high. Randy wasn't very good at cutting grass. And you were literally a baby.
A bow-legged baby.
Yeah. Still messing in the diapers and everything. So that's how long ago that's been. Heath, great to see you.
Good to see you
and
too,
I'll
man.
wait to see them too. Mom and Dad, I look forward to seeing them. And hello. And just keep remembering the Country Rover. Did more stories on Randy Owen than anybody in the history of television.
Look up Country Rover on YouTube.
Right.
It's be on there.
All right, congratulations again on getting married. Good to see you, Heath.
Thank you.
All right, bye. Hell, I don't get my hair. I got enough stuff in. Number 25, University of Alabama, one of the best all-time receivers in the history of football.
Amen.
Dennis Holman. Good. How you doing, Dennis?
Doing great.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Out here playing golf, so you must be a great golfer to hang around with people like Frank Brown and stuff.
Well, I'm not a great golfer. I started about 6 years ago when I retired. I wish I'd have taken this up in high school.
Well, I got to tell you, I was at the A-Day game that past Saturday down there. Got a bunch of interviews, Andre Smith and a whole bunch. What do you think about Alabama football these days?
Well, I think we're getting the barn loaded again. We've gone several years with the sanctions where we lost a lot of players and hadn't had the quality player that we needed down there. And Coach Saban has come in, and the first thing he's done, he's put discipline back in the program, and he's got rid of some players that have caused some problems down there, and we're getting some. As we've seen for the last 2 or 3 years, he's got some great recruits down there. So I think we're probably a couple of years away from being back in that national hunt.
We were so close.
Oh, absolutely. It surprised a lot of people. I didn't think we'd win about 8 games this year, but we ended up winning.
So how disappointed should we be about the Utah game? Now that nobody wanted to go,
right.
It was
a
disaster.
I think they're going to learn from that. Saban was trying very hard to get them ready and prepared for that after losing a big game like Florida. That took a lot of wind out of them, but, you got to go play the next game. And that's what they've got to learn when you got things happen to you that's not so good. You got to come back the next week.
Well, when you played at Alabama, what is one of your fondest memories of catching a ball down at University of Alabama?
Well, there's several. I mean, we had –
and quarterback when you were there was?
Kenny Stabler.
Kenny Stabler.
Yeah, and the Snake was probably one of the best. Had a good touch on the ball and real great general on the field. In the 4 years we played down there, I was telling somebody yesterday, I said Auburn never crossed our goal line in 4 years.
All right.
So we had some good teams. Had 2 national championships and lost 3 games in 4 years. And Those are the only games I remember. Are the games we
lost 3 games in 4 years at the University of Alabama.
And those are the games I remember. Because we paid the price next week when Coach Bryant got a hold of us.
What's the biggest difference down there now, or you see it maybe getting back like it was when Coach Bryant was there?
Well, discipline. You know, I mean, and respect. I mean, Coach is putting discipline, and that's where you start, with discipline. The players, they do what he tells them to do, but they respect him because they know he's a winner. They know he can put a team together, and that's why we're getting the recruits we're getting now.
Well, that's great. When we did the show in Florence, Gloria and I did, his mom and dad, Mr. and Miss Holman, came on and celebrated their 5th wedding anniversary. That's 10 years ago.
At least. No,
and your dad just...
He passed away last year, and he was 12 days shy of 101.
Man,
so maybe I got one of those genes.
You sure did. Dennis, again, always a pleasure.
Good to see you. You too, Gloria.
Thank you, Dennis.
One of the greatest of all time at the University of Alabama.
Love you, man.
Number 25. Thank you.